Hi, and welcome to Kentucky Farm Bureau Reports. It's fall, so why not travel to one of Kentucky Farm Bureau's certified roadside markets?
So we're going to learn lots of things about apples today.
Have a visit today. Yes, sir.
We have a little over 4,000 apple and peach trees in our orchard. We have agritourism market that we've opened up as well, and then do educational school tours during the fall, September and October through the orchard, as well as the pumpkin patch. We'll have in a season, we'll have a little over 2,000. This year I think we've got close to 2,500 kids that come in each morning, and we do educational school tours. We love being able to highlight the farm and them to be able to see where their food really comes from. We hear so much in the media these days, and a lot of people are scared of their food and how it grows, so we like bringing them to the farm and showing them cattle and showing them corn and soybeans growing, and even just the pumpkins growing in the field and the blooms.
And you all see if you can guess who this is going to be. He has a red hat and a white top.
We started living here in 1997. The farm opened in 2000. It's been in our family since 1904. Our children were young and they were doing hay rides and field trips everywhere else, so we decided we'd like to do that.
Because we were both raised on a farm, you assume every child knows everything about a farm, but that's not true, and that's what we've learned since doing this since the year 2000. Schools come from all the different surrounding counties. When children get off that school bus, the different things we've heard them say that they'll question, that it makes you see. Not every child knows about the farm life. Learning how the pumpkins are grown and just what farmers are about.
The North American International Livestock Exposition is the largest all-breed, purebred livestock event in the world. Let's join Jenna and Jake Herod as they prepare for their first time presenting cattle at the North American.
It's probably the most prestigious overall. I hear people talk around the barn and they always say like this is their favorite show, no matter where they go, all over the place, all over the country, that the North American right here in Louisville, Kentucky is their favorite show. It just shows that agriculture and the relationship between the North American and the younger kids, that it's our job, we are the future, and it's our generation. Like, we have to step up to the plate, and it's so amazing seeing all the kids my age out there doing that, because it's what we're going to have to do.
One thing is, people think it's going to be easy, just bring your cows in. It's going to be easy, but it's a whole lot of work. It's more work than most people expect doing all this. And it's rewarding because it's all, in the end, once you get up to the shows, it's just breathtaking, the fun you have, the experiences you get, everything that you do.
We can't trade the experience for anything, really. I mean, we're beyond excited because we've never had this opportunity before, and to be able to say that we're going to the North American not just to walk around or look and go to the rodeo or anything. We're going to show and exhibit our livestock that we've worked hard on and that we've put all this work into. And so that's huge for us, just to have this opportunity for the first time, and hopefully we'll be able to go back and do it again and again and again.
Recently, the Kentucky Farm Bureau Board of Directors met with Agriculture Commissioner candidates Ryan Quarles and Jean Marie Lawson-Spann to discuss their positions on issues affecting the state's agriculture industry.
While a state representative serving on the Agriculture Committee, the Tobacco Settlement Oversight Committee, which works with the Ag Development Fund, it is Farm Bureau who I rely on to form opinions and policy, and that's the sort of good working relationships that I want to have with you. I want to work with Kentucky Farm Bureau's leadership. I want to work with you from the ground level to the top to make sure that we build consensus when issues face rural Kentucky, agriculture, agribusinesses, and farmers.
Kentucky agriculture accounts for over 1 out of every 5 jobs. Kentucky agriculture can be the answer in improving our Kentucky economy and in bringing good paying jobs to our Commonwealth. My administration will be totally committed and focused, like a laser, on growing jobs and revitalizing our communities, both rural and in our cities.
Measure the Candidate forums have been taking place since the 1940s. Recently, the Greenup County Farm Bureau held an agriculture forum at the Imel Greenhouse with United States Representative Thomas Massey.
I'd love to meet up with the Farm Bureau and out in the various counties. We've done this in Shelby County, we've done it in Mason County. It's really helpful. A lot of times farmers don't have time to watch C-SPAN, if you will, and keep up with things like this. So the Farm Bureau keeps them pretty well informed, but they're always going to have questions that need to be answered. And I'm always looking for input on what to take back to DC. Some issues that are of concern to everybody across the state, everyone. One of these would be the redefinition of waters of the U.S. And just recently in the last week, we got a stay. That means a delay in implementing the new definition that the EPA introduced. But also this summer, I want to let people know that there was an amendment that passed on an appropriations bill, the Energy and Water Bill, that would keep the EPA from implementing that new rule, and we wouldn't have to rely on the courts. Now, that amendment will only become law if we pass the appropriations bills. These CRs and omnibuses, they don't really help us. We've got to get these appropriations bills passed. And I'm hopeful that we can get back to regular order in Congress and pass the 12 separate appropriations bills. But we can certainly stop the EPA from expanding their reach further into our farms.
These meetings give Farm Bureau members a chance to talk face-to-face with national elected leaders, while also thanking them for their support of agriculture.
Then it goes into a dairy processing plant where it gets heated up really, really, really hot. It kills all that bacteria in it, okay? It's called pasteurized.
The Boone County Farm Bureau held their Farm Frenzy event. Elementary students learned more about all the diversity of Kentucky agriculture in a fun environment.
These go through a machine that smash them. Oil comes out, and what's left of them, corn and soybeans.
This is what we call Farm Frenzy.
Actually,
it is all the 2nd and 3rd graders in Boone County, which is between 12 and 1,500 kids will go through here. We have it open 2 nights, public. The last time we had it, we had around 1,000 people came through the night, and this is around the 20th year we have done it. We do it every other year.
is this a tomato plant?
The person asked the kids, says, what do we get from this dairy cow? And the answer was, we get eggs. So that's one of the things that we're trying to get across to the kids. We've got probably 6, 8 Farm Bureau members driving tractors, giving lectures on the animals, and helping out to make it all happen.
Robin Mason of Pumpkin Vine Creek LLC in Madison County was named one of the 10 national semifinalists in the American Farm Bureau Federation Rural Entrepreneurship Challenge. On behalf of the American Farm Bureau, Kentucky Farm Bureau President Mark Haney presented the check for $10,000 in startup funds to Mason during the organization's October board meeting. Now here's Dwight Greenwell with a member benefit update.
I'm standing in front of the Oldham County Farm Bureau office this morning in LaGrange, Kentucky. Oldham County has been very successful in signing the members up for Membership Easy Pay. Just as the name implies, this is an easier way for our members to make sure that their annual dues are paid. There are a couple different ways you can sign up for Membership Easy Pay. One is to visit your County Farm Bureau office and they'll be happy to assist you with this. The other way is to visit our website and go to mykyfb.com and enroll yourself in Membership Easy Pay. Once you're signed up for this, your dues will automatically be paid every November. Farm Bureau, it doesn't cost, it pays.
And now for your calendar of coming events. Kentucky Farm Bureau Federation's annual meeting is December 2nd through the 5th. The American Farm Bureau annual meeting is January 10th through the 13th in Orlando, Florida. And remember to sign up for the annual Kentucky Farm Bureau Congressional Tour.
For over 60 years, Kentucky Farm Bureau's Congressional Tour has been one of the highlights of the year. Taking our grassroots organization right to our congressional leaders, forming strong relationships, and implementing policies. Touring our nation's capital and savoring its rich history. Finding new experiences and places in the city as we experience the upscaled elegance of the Grand Hyatt, a full-service Washington, D.C. hotel centrally located in the trendy Penn Quarter near popular local attractions in the heart of Chinatown. This new location offers new excitement to our Congressional Tour experience, near restaurants and activities with comfortable meeting space. Yet the location is close to the Capitol for important legislative visits. Come be a part of Kentucky Farm Bureau's Congressional Tour delegation. Let your voice be heard.
Well, that's it for this month's report. We'll see you at the annual meeting.